If I told you I have a 13 years boy fighting a very rare cancer, you don't believe. You don't believe that this boy is fighting cancer for 5 years. You just seen a normal kid. Samuel, he jokes with everybody.
Put your heels down.
He started to grow up like a normal little kid, jumping around, and until his first year in preschool, we start to notice something was changing in him. With the time, we found that was not only physically, mentally, he started to have some changes that come with the bad diagnosis that we have. He has a VP shunt to control his pressure, and he has a VNS therapy to reduce the seizures. We've been in the hospital for almost 5 weeks through the day that they told to us Samuel has a very rare cancer. It's something that changed everything in our lives. Even the little boy, after the surgery's biopsy, he was not available to walk by himself. It's like you have an 8 years old kid start to walk again.
When Sammy came in, he had a lot of trouble walking by himself, had trouble even sitting in a chair without having to crouch or bend a certain way.
He had a lot of nerve tension, hypertonicity, that made it really tough for him to control his legs, so that when he was walking, he couldn't really do it as easily as you and I did. He would have a lot of muscles fighting back and forth, and it made it really tough for him to just take a long step because his nerves were so tight he couldn't extend his leg. He had to manage that through his doctors controlling the shunt, but he had a lot of seizures, so he had to control a lot of the medication that he was on, which that medication can do a lot of different things for his affect, his behavior, his fatigue levels. So with the diagnosis that he had, there was an opportunity that, you wouldn't see the progress that he had.
I worked with him for about a year and a half and got him walking independently, got him squatting and running and jumping and playing soccer and doing school plays and stuff that he had a lot of trouble doing.
I was really impressed to see how much he could move and how he could extend a leg and kick that ball. I mean, we were just sitting and having his legs straight out, and that was a big stretch for him. So for him to be able to actually run and move like that, it was awesome to see.
My best day with Sammy was when I got to tell him to just go play soccer, to go do more school plays, to just go be a kid. So that was a good day.
That made me feel that he's doing a great job.
His family would come in every appointment, and they would be the first people showing their pictures and videos, showing him in a play, him playing, telling us what he did that day. And, Sammy would kind of brush it off like, oh, no big deal, but his parents really were his biggest cheerleaders.
Cancer changed the life for the kids. But being in the hospital for Samuel, being around people that start to get interested in what's happened with the boy, and at the same time with us, we feel that we come to be part of this huge family, and we know amazing people in the hospital, not just here in Hemby Children's Hospital. And we feel support by Novant Health Foundation, because being in this situation is not easy, and it's bringing a lot of relief for our family, and of course they taking great care of our boy, and we're really thankful for them.